I want to give a huge thanks to PTCGO Store for sponsoring the channel. PTCGO Store is a great website where you can get codes for the Pokemon trading card game online at some of the best prices. Of course, now able to order Sword and Shield base set codes. You can use code CHIP5 at checkout to get 5% off your order, or click the link in my description below. Once again, that is code CHIP5 to get 5% off your order. Thanks, PTCGO Store. What's going on, guys? Chip here. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG online video, where today we're going to be taking a look at a Magcargo-GX deck. This has been one of my favorite decks to play in the current Sword and Shield standard format. This is the list that Alessandro Cremasoli used to get top 32 at the Malmo Regional Championships just a month ago, aka Caterpie. So congrats to you, Alessandro, on the success. And yeah, the deck is super fun. Real quick before we hop into the deck, I do want to mention the Limitless Invitational Series has begun. If you guys don't know what this is, it is a free-to-enter qualifier-based invitational series that Limitless is going to be running this spring. The first qualifier tournament is this weekend. It is totally free to play, and you can sign up for free. There's going to be a link in the description of this video to this page. There's clear instructions here on how to sign up using Battlefy and Discord. You do need those two pieces, but those are free to use. You just have to sign up for them, and there's a lot of info about the rules here, and you can also vote for your favorite content creator, aka this guy right here, if you so choose, in order to get a spot in the Limitless Invitational at the end of the spring. So the top 12 placing players from the 4 qualifier tournaments will get a spot in the Invitational, as well as the top 4 content creators. So feel free to vote for your boy if you feel like it. And all that being said, let's go ahead and hop back over to Magcargo and talk about what makes this deck so good and so strong. And it's all around Magcargo-GX here, really. Lava Flow doing 50 damage base, and then discarding any amount of basic energy from this Pokemon, and it does 50 more damage for each card discarded in this way. So we really don't have much of a damage cap. We can hit for any relevant numbers that we need to, taking one-hit KOs on tag team Pokemon, on Zacians with frying pans, like Mewtwo's, Arceus Dialga Palkia. None of these things matter to us. So we just take a one-hit KO. And we've also got Crushing Charge as an additional way to get some energies in play. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard the top card of your deck. If it's a basic energy card, attach it to one of your Pokemon. So we can put the energy anywhere in play. We can get multiple Magcargo-GXs in play, so have multiple Crushing Charges going and get lots of energies flooded into the field. So a really cool combo that I love with this deck is the Primate Wisdom alongside Smooth Over on Magcargo. Smooth Over, of course, allowing us to put any card from our deck on top of the deck, and then that, synergizes well, of course, with Crushing Charge, but also with Primate Wisdom, which allows us to, once during our turn, switch a card from our hand with the top card of our deck, and that also synergizes well with Crushing Charge, because we can put an energy from our hand on top, get the card we got with Smooth Over, something like a Welder or, Ninetales, to get that Gust with 9 Temptations, one of those pieces, and then guarantee that we hit the Crushing Charge energy attachment and just get lots of extra energies in play. Also, one Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX, just as a basic high HP attacker that we can utilize if need be near the end of the game. And we've got the Ditto Prism Star, the 1-2 Ninetales line, and the rest of the list pretty straightforward to, I think, what you would expect from a fire deck like this. We've, of course, got the 4 Welders, 4 Professor's Research as well, allowing us to draw more cards in that way, and then 4 Quick Ball, 4 Great Ball as our setup engine alongside the 3 Pokemon Communications, 1 Reset Stamp to give us that little bit of disruption if we need it, and then also a Giant Hearth to help us find our pieces. Really key card here, Island Challenge Amulet. This is going to be huge against those Arceus Dialga and Palkia decks, giving us, preventing us from giving up those extra prize cards, potentially. So there's the list. Congrats once again to Caterpie on the success, and we're going to hop over to the Versus Ladder and see if we can't grab a couple of games and hopefully get ourselves a couple of wins. The deck has felt relatively consistent to me in my testing, and it's, like I said, just, if nothing else, very, very fun to play. So, looks like we're going to be going up against a Pikachu and Zekrom deck here. We don't play any bench barrier Mew in our list, so that could be a little problematic, but hopefully we can work around it and adjust accordingly. Goldea here. Goldeda? We are going to choose to go first. I think it's still correct with this deck because we are just an evolution deck. We want to get a Slugma down so we can start attacking with Magcargo on turn 2. But the downside, of course, being we cannot play a supporter card. So no research to draw more cards to try to bench more Slugmas. But we do have the couple of Dedennes, which helps with that. And starting one here is very solid. We can get, hopefully, a good Pokemon off Great Ball to just put back with Communication, if need be, to get a Slugma. Like, as long as we just hit a Pokemon here. And actually, we get Dedenne as well, so that's actually perfect. So let's go start with Great Ball. And really just a pretty solid scenario here. We can go Calm in the Ninetales, get ourselves a Ditto Prism Star. I like grabbing this initially, especially with Vulpix Prize, just so we have the option for Ninetales if we want it. And then we'll also put back Dedenne-GX. Now, I wouldn't mind getting down Oranguru here, but I think second Slugma might... Let's get the Oranguru down right now so that we have that extra card draw. And we can actually put the Welder on top of the deck here. I think I will choose to do that. That way we don't have to just discard it to the Dedenne and we never get use out of it. It'd be like that. Sometimes it just be like that. It is what it is. We at least guarantee the Welder next turn, and we do get a Quick Ball, which, yeah, we'll just get rid of this. Get ourselves down another Slug. And we're pretty dang set up for not being able to play a supporter, I would say. Holding the Great Ball because we can find a piece next turn. We've got Fire Crystal to get back the energy if we want it. And our opponent does bench a Raichu and Raichu, telling me this is, of course, going to be Pikachu and Zekrom. So having the Dedenne on the bench could be a little scary if they're able to make a big Tag Bolt happen. That's a potential 4-prize turn that they could utilize if they just get Electropower plus the extra energy needed. But we can utilize our, hopefully we can utilize our Island Challenge Amulets. I need to check, actually. I'm going to look this up. Does it only work on the active? Pokemon GX or EX, this card is attached to, gets minus 100 HP, and when it is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, the player takes 1 fewer prize cards. Okay. So it will work if we put Island Challenge Amulet on Dedenne-GX. So we might choose to do that to prevent just the extra prizes. Something to keep in our minds, depending on how the game kind of plays out. Alright, so they've played a Volkner. Ditching Energy Switch here. I'm going to actually go grab the Tapu Koko V. I drew a skateboard off the Volkner, so I don't think... Yeah, it looks like there is not going to be a... Oh! Double power. Ooh! A strong play there from our opponent. Getting the Spike Draw KO. Getting them a little extra card draw and taking a prize. Hate to see that, but gotta respect it. Okay. So we're going to start with a Great Ball. Okay. I actually maybe should have Weldered first, but this actually works out pretty good here. So we need to discard 3 energies to get a knockout. We've got this at least. So we can go Smooth Over. Guarantee ourselves the Magcargo-GX. We do have multiple Quick Balls, Calms, and Great Balls, because I wouldn't mind getting down another Slugma here. Let's guarantee the Magcargo, because we want to attack at a minimum. Yep, I didn't mean to skip them like that, but you know it is what it is. We do find a Quick Ball, which is excellent. We can get another Slugma down. We did prize a Slugma, which is a little unfortunate. Let's go ahead and put this back because we can guarantee get the energy still with Crushing Charge. We get a Welder. I guess we could have put back the Research because it does kind of play around a potential Marnie. But, and because we could just attach the energy and it's the same thing as using Crushing Charge. But here we are. We'll go ahead and Lava Flow, and I'm just going to go ahead and take this knockout here. They have no energy in play. They would need, and they're down 2 Electro Powers here, so I think that it's pretty tough for them to get a knockout this turn on our Magcargo-GX. Sadly, I really don't even think I can bench the Vulpix this game because we need to get the other Slugma out of the prizes, and I think leaving a bench spot open for potentially being able to dig with Dedenne, potentially being able to get down another Oranguru if we need it, I think is pretty good. Alright, so there is the Cocoa Prism Star. There is 3 energies in the discard. Let's see if they can pull off... well, they don't need too much. They just need Thunder Mountain, an energy, and then a Pikachu and Zekrom tag team. And they can get off a full blitz at minimum here. But we could respond with a big KO. Yeah, they are going to grab Volkner. So they've already played Research. So, okay, there's the Pikachu Zekrom. Dance of the Ancients. Did they hit the Thunder Mountain? That's a big question here. Did they hit the Thunder Mountain? Let's see. Or Energy Switch plus Energy. A big Charm. That definitely messes up our math a little bit. Ooh, could they just send up the Raichu pass? Ooh, it's going to be Zeraora. This gives us 2 prizes. I am very fine with this. Okay, this is a great situation. So let's go ahead and smooth over here for a Fire Crystal. Yeah. And what this is going to do is kind of deal with 2 things for us at once. We can get the energies to Welder to the active. We can Crushing Charge, guarantee the extra attachment. Let me go ahead and get this guy ready to go. Get an energy on him. He needs some love. And get 3 energies here off the crystal. Welder to the active. Let's see if we get another Magcargo. We might get another lucky hit on the Crushing Charge. Should we need to put this guy down? The Island Challenge Amulet could be good. They only get 1 prize here. Yeah, I think it's as good a time as any. Do we need to go for the blind Crushing Charge? So we have this. We have guaranteed knockout at least. We've got the Island Challenge Amulet. We're going to do that. The question here for me is, does Vulpix come down? Or we could Dedenne change, but I don't think that's necessary. Okay. We'll just start with Crushing Charge. Didn't hit. Oh, and discarded the other Island Challenge. Amulet, not great. I mean, putting Vulpix down means he can't bench like another Zeraora, something like that, or another Coco. But it doesn't really help us gust around anything immediately. I think we just don't bench anything. We'll just take this knockout, go down to just 2 prize cards. Things could get scary here with a Reset Stamp. Definitely something to think about. And I guess keeping the communication is nice because if we do get Reset Stamped and we draw into it, it's an out to find the Dedenne-GX. But I guess Stamp really doesn't hurt us too much because we could just smooth over Primate Wisdom. So, not too worried here. I think we should be able to set ourselves up pretty good next turn for closing this out. We know they have Volkner in hand, so as long as they didn't prize their last energy switch, I assume they play at least 2. As long as they have that, they should be able to full blitz for a KO here and accelerate to Raichu. And then we would need 5 energies to knock this out, which we could do. Welder, attach, plus a Crushing Charge hit is 5 energies. So there's the Beak Charm. Coming down to the Raichu. Not super relevant on that because same amount of energy needs to be discarded to pick up the KO, but it does bump us up to having to discard 1 more energy to get a knockout on the Pikachu and Zekrom, so definitely makes sense. And things could get a little sketchy for us, honestly, if they get a knockout here. We did prize our last Slugma, so we would have to bench the Mewtwo and try to get that ready to go. And we are down our Island Challenge Amulet. They're getting Quick Ball, so let's see what that means. Might just be going in with a Dedenne, which would mean I'm kicking myself for not benching Vulpix. Maybe we should have just put it down. I don't know. Unsure about that one. Let's see what else he's got up his sleeve. There's the attachment, at least. There's the energy switch. Okay, so there is going to be a full blitz here. And this might be a situation where they're just like, I got to put all the energy on the active. Because, I mean, if the active gets knocked out, he loses anyway, right? So putting them all on the active might be the move. And that is exactly what our opponent's going to do. We have to win here, basically. We could just... I mean, I guess we have Switch in the deck at minimum. Okay. A little sketchy here, guys. Let's see what we have. Let's start with this. To hit the Guru. Okay. So we need Welder, Attach, and then Crushing Charge hit. And that's 5 energies. That's the game. So that's what we need to win. What gives us our best chances to do that? Probably getting down second Guru for sure. And also just using Dedenne here. 6 energies in the deck. We do have the Giant Hearth as well. Lots of good pieces we can find. Okay. Yeah, we're going like all in here. Do we go ahead and attach? Do we guarantee the first? We could guarantee put Welder on top. No, I think we need to save that. Actually, here, let's do this. No, because we could draw Welder. We have no energies. We only... Oh, is there our last Welder on the deck? I didn't even check that. If our last Welder is not in the deck, this is going to be a huge misplay. Okay, we got 1 energy. That's not great, actually. Okay. How do we navigate this? We do have Switch, so worst case scenario, we can Switch, force them to have, like, a great catcher. So I think we have to start with this. And we need this to find, like, either Welder or Fire Crystal, I'm pretty sure. Or Giant Hearth, that's really good. Okay, so we Crushing Charge. Definitely need to do that. Let's make sure we don't mess up any sequencing. I'm pretty sure we have it, as long as the last Welder is not prized. Let's do this. Last Welder is in the deck. Oh, we still need to draw 1 more energy, though. Okay, so we don't quite have it yet. We have to, off of this, draw into one of these 3 fires or 2 Fire Crystals, so could be a little close here. Here we go, 3 cards. Can we hit it? This is going to be a close one, and we got there. Let's go. Exactly what we needed. Only 1 energy on this guy to start the turn. We get a total of 5 on it in order to do 300 damage in 1 turn to take the knockout on Pikachu and Zekrom. Was a little close, a little sketchy, but we ended up being able to make it happen and got ourselves a pretty convincing win there against the Pikachu and Zekrom deck. So I think that shows off the Magcargo deck pretty well. We'll go ahead and try to grab 1 more. See what we can do. See if we can't get a Greninja-GX from Fates Collide here. Who remembers that crazy Japanese deck that utilized just Greninja-GX and 1 Super Boost energy that Shintaro played to a Japan Championships a couple years ago? I think it was actually just like last winter. That deck was super cool. Okay. So, I am recording this pretty late at night, so probably not too many people on, but we'll try to get 1 more game. Once again, guys, just a quick reminder, if you skipped the beginning of the video, definitely be sure to check out the Limitless invitational information. Once again, you can see the information on how to sign up in the top link of the description down below. Check it out, and it looks like we've gotten ourselves a game. And I hope to see some of you guys playing in the tournament. I know I will be playing in it, so maybe we'll get matched up. Maybe we'll get some games against one another. It's going to be our turn first. That's perfect. I actually think we start the Mewtwo here. It's probably, what, Abilities Are deck, Mewtwo deck. Maybe we start this just in case it's like Mewtwo. I think we have to start this. Yeah. Probably like Ability Zard. Yeah. No, Baby Blounds. Okay, so we want to find our Island Challenge Amulet. If they get a turn 1 knockout here, I will be astounded. But, I mean, crazier things have happened, for sure. So, we could just Dead-A change. I don't love that, though, here. I think we just want to get down another Slug. We've got Research. I really want to find Welder next turn, though. I guess we have, if we top deck like Quick Ball or Oranguru or Calm. Well, Calm wouldn't do it, I guess. We'll just go ahead and attach the active here and pass it over to our opponent. See what they got for us. And yeah, here comes an Ultra Space. They're going to at least get that first Baby Blown, Baby Blacephalon, Small Blown, whatever you want to call it, into play. This feels like it could definitely be a tough matchup. Blacephalon just trades so well into our Magcargos. We do have the Island Challenge Amulet, so maybe that helps us a little bit here. I feel like we're going to need some big Reset Stamp help, and we do only play the 1 copy, so finding a Reset Stamp at the right time is going to be important. They're going to go ahead and Quick Ball away the energy, or the Lucky Egg. Maybe we actually need to just start sniping Zacians as like quickly as possible, Zacian and Oricorio. It is just going to have to be the Intrepid Sword pass from our opponent, so works out fine for me. Switch, not the best top deck, so we're going to be playing it a bit slower here. I'm going to actually... I think I'm just going to go attach. We don't have any Ultra Beasts, right? Yeah. I'm just going to go Research. And yeah, we do actually get an attack off here, which is great. Let's see if we can hit a Vulpix. That's perfect. I didn't even say it, but that's what I was kind of thinking. Let's see if we can hit a Vulpix. So yeah, that's pretty solid here. Smooth over for a Fire Energy. Not even having to play Welder, and we're still getting off an attack. Mewtwo and Mew showing that it's worth it here. This is resistant to Psychic, but we're doing 100, so minus 20 from the 100 still is 80, still enough to get the KO. Hand isn't great, but the Quick Ball will bail us out. I chose not to play the Giant Hearth. I don't want to give our opponent any free help in trying to get a knockout here on the Mewtwo and Mew. I guess the one thing I could have wanted that we didn't get here is the Charm thingy, Amulet, Island Challenge Amulet. Ooh, and here comes a Cramorant. That could be a big card. Oh, they're just going to be attaching here, though. Ooh, have to go for the big Beak Catch. This is a really big opportunity for us to just kind of run away with this game, because all we need to do to close things out is, after knocking this out, we just have to knock out Zacian and knock out 1 Blacephalon, and we'll win the game. I think we're doing fine here. It felt like we were in a bad spot, but no more. So, yeah, we're going to just go Quick Ball. I'm going to get the Oranguru going. Attach return. I don't want to utilize the Giant Hearth, I guess, if I don't have to, so we'll just go Smooth Over for a Welder. I'm 100% expecting this to get knocked out now, so feel totally fine. Put this guy on top, get the Welder, Fire Crystal, take the energies, and go ahead and set this guy up. Would have been a good turn to research there, but I didn't want to lose the Giant Hearth, but I also don't want to put it in play immediately. And we could just go for the blind Crushing Charge here, but we don't need it at this point. We don't need that energy like we maybe did in the last game, so I'm not going to go for it. And we are just going to get a KO here onto the Cramorant V. Okay. So that's 2 prizes. There's a Welder out of the prizes. That's pretty solid. And another energy. That's probably, honestly, 2 best prizes we could have taken there. Okay. So, yeah, all we need here is knockout on... like, they take 3... We send this up, take 2 or 1. They take 2, we take 1 or 2. So, as long as we just set our board up, we should be good to close this one out. Oh, here comes a Stadium Nav. Are they going to give us a little extra card draw, too, with a Heat Factory? I'll take it. I will take it. Heat Factory plus the Giant Hearth in hand. We're going to be totally set up. Ooh. That changes things. That really, really changes things. I forgot about Beastbringer. That makes such a big difference for the Blacephalon decks right now. Well, he does still need 6 energies, and he's got 7 cards in hand. Does he have the full 6? Has to draw with Heat Factory, so he must not have it yet. He's got to have 6. Comes an Adventure Bag. A couple of boards out of the deck. 6 energies. The Skateboard. Oh, Switch. He has to dig a little bit. No, he's down 3 Switch. Wow. Ah, there's the Fiery Flint. Okay. So, nice knowing you, Mewtwo. We'll catch you later, bud. He does discard an energy, but I assume he's only going to do that if... Yeah, he's definitely... He only needs 2 more energy, and yeah, we know he got 4, so... Discarded 1 from Heat Factory, discarded 1 from Fiery Flint. We know there's 6 in hand. So that makes a big time difference here. Okay, so I really want the Reset Stamp, and I really want another Magcargo. We can set up almost anything we want this turn. Start with that, that's really good. Also, just really good cards we drew there. Okay, so we could just Gust knock this out. I think at minimum we want the Island Challenge Amulet. Let's make sure we sequence this correctly. Smooth over Island Challenge. Primate Wisdom, get it. Charge the energy onto the bench, attach to the active. Okay. Yeah, so let's go Smooth over. Island Challenge Amulet. And we're not going to put a GX on the bench here. Yeah. And I think we want to go ahead and take this knockout if we can. Which we should be able to. So we have to discard just 2 from the active. Do that. Got that. Actually all looking pretty good here. We didn't get the Reset Stamp, which is probably the one thing I would like to get that we didn't grab. Which I guess we could get, because we could do this Stamp, Knockout. We have Gust Knockout. Alright, so let's start with this, see what we get. We do have another Guru. Okay. Have to attach. Have to Island Challenge Amulet. We're definitely gusting. I'm choosing to gust here because now we just need to take a knockout on whatever that active is. And yeah, they're just going to go ahead and scoop the game. I think we were set up there to where we were going to be able to win. A lot of these Baby Blondes decks are not playing Reset Stamp right now, so we had built up a big enough hand to where I feel like we're going to be able to close that one out. So GG's to our opponents today, but Magcargo showing its strength. Slugs, not drugs, kids. Slugs are where it's at. And I love this deck. It's so fun, really consistent, and you kind of just saw the power there of, you know, once you get up and rolling, how good Lava Flow and Crushing Charge, like, the deck just works so well together, which is what I love. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed. Definitely check out the Limitless tournament, and feel free to vote for your favorite content creators to get themselves a spot in the Limitless Invitational. Link is in the description. Definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I think I already said that, but, you know, whatever. Check out some more videos if you enjoyed, and I'm going to get out of here, guys. Until next time, take care.